I hate complicated aquariums. I like to keep things simple. In the past, I've tried the fancy, overdone setups, and every time I'd end up with a mess and a reason to quit. So this time, I'm starting from scratch. Tiny aquatic ecosystem in a $1 vase. Most aquarium videos start with a fancy rimless tank. This one starts at Goodwill. All I needed was a clear vase. Nothing fancy, just something to hold water and plants. For $1, I found this piece of glass. Plants need soil, right? Well, technically no, but I figured that's the next step anyways. Luckily, I know a secret place to get this for free. Now to cap off the soil and keep the dirty nutrients at the bottom, I got the highest quality sand on the market. A big bag of Quickcrete from the Lowe's floor. The aquascape is usually what's next, and by far the most fun part of the hobby. But with such a small vase, it's difficult to make it super unique. Instead, I plan on adapting it as the project goes on. So for now, I kept it simple. Now for the star of the show, the plants. I wasn't sure how much room I'd have, so I started small with just 2. An Amazon sword and a red hygrophilea. They appear to have brought along a few friends as well.
Hello.
Most people use long tweezers to place their plants. I chose not to overcomplicate things. Sure, it dusted things up a bit, but nothing time wouldn't fix. With the plants in, I filled up the vase, and the waiting game began. After the first few days, the plants and snails seemed to be getting along all right. The Amazon sword is beginning to acclimate to the new water conditions, and the snails are moving around exploring their new home. The only outlier is the red hygrophilea. When I bought it, I noticed it was already melting near the stem, and I tried to propagate it, but it doesn't seem like it took. That's all right though. I'm planning to get more plants down the line. On day 20, I picked up a grow light to ensure the plants are getting the right color waves and luminosity. I thought I could leech off the sun from my window, but it wasn't cutting it, so much for getting that for free. The only downside to the super bright light now is its effect on the snails, who primarily like to work in the dark or cover of plants. Temporarily added this shot glass to give them some cover during the day and bring back some college memories, you know. But for a long-term solution, I got some Java moss. Welcome to the tank, my third little plant. After a full month, I filled out the rest of the vase, adding 3 new plants and an Anubis for a side project. Together, they created a fuller, more cohesive scape, something I could ride with until the project completion. Two months in, and the vase has turned into a jungle. The algae finally caught up to me, giving the water a green hue. But the snails don't seem to mind. If anything, they've been eating better than ever. This big guy right here, I named him Shy Halud. after those worms from Dune. The plants are thriving too, growing tall and filling out what space is left. One has even gotten so tall that the stem started to rot, and it's sending out new roots instead. It might be time to do some trimming and dial back the light, but honestly, this is a good sign. Four months have passed now, and the plants have survived this long, which means I must have done something right. The tank still has a slight green tint, but the algae has decreased significantly, and the plants have continued to thrive and sprout new offshoots, like the Amazon sword. Speaking of offshoots, the snails have certainly made this place their home. Expanding their families may be a little too much. Still, it's been exciting to watch this little project grow into something extraordinary, adding a bit of green to my wintry reality. I started this because I was tired of overcomplicating things. And 4 months later, this little vase is still thriving. No filter, no heater, just plants and snails doing their thing. If you're thinking about trying this, that's my only real advice. Keep it simple. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you've made it this far, feel free to subscribe. Take care.